It's great to be obviously part of this new story with Formula E from the beginning. So I would say that it's improving. First of all, we needed maybe the respect of everyone involved in motorsport, and I think we got it after the first season. Now we are working a lot on improving the technology, and I kind of feel like the way FIA is opening up the regulation is good. Because even if you come with a big budget, it doesn't mean you're going to turn it into good results. That's very important, I think, in a category like this, because you give the opportunity to plenty of teams and manufacturers to be involved. Then obviously sustainability is very good, and to be associated with the COP22, that's another great move, I think, from Formula E. We just need to keep going, try to bring Formula E to great cities. I think that's where it belongs, city centers. And this year with the addition of New York and Montreal, I think that's going to be very, very good. I didn't know what to expect from, Marrakesh, but it looks quite good as well. And looking forward to see how the people react to Formula E tomorrow, and then on to the next one. But no, I think it's moving in the right direction.
Yes, Virgin has done a very nice job during the winter season, and the car, I think, Sam was a clear example. He was fighting for the winning. He did a very good race. In my case, I sometimes you have a good this is all in one day, but sometimes you have a good qualifying and then not very good races. I would rather prefer to have a good race, to finish, because I think for a racing driver, the worst thing that can happen is just to finish your race in the first corner, because for me was finished after that. My suspension was damaged, and then he gave up in the end, and I crashed. So yeah, I really hope to finish the race here in Marrakesh. That's the main objective, and I think the car is good, but as Seb says, is very difficult. It's the beginning of the season. It's a long track, which is also, I think, something to take into account. It's the longest track in Formula E since the beginning of the season, of the series. So it's going to be the longest race of Formula E history. So there's going to be a lot of things to look at and see what happens.
Well, obviously a lot of people talk about the sound and the missing sound, but to be honest, from a driver's point of view, I don't miss it. There's plenty of torque, plenty of instant power you get. So in that sense, you're still pushing the car to the limit as much as you can. The main difference is, for me anyway, is when you get into the braking phase, where you obviously need to use the whole regen system to its best, and that has quite a big influence on the car handling as well. So that's, I think, one of the very big differences. And then from a driver's point of view in the race, obviously the big challenge is to meet your targets, which is tough. I think especially this weekend we can expect it to be quite a bit tougher than Hong Kong. So in that sense, it opens up different strategy opportunities, but it's also quite tough, and you're certainly very busy on the steering wheel with different strategy options. Obviously, you've got a lot of paddles behind the steering wheel. There's a lot going on, which I think adds to the challenge. And personally, I don't know what the other guys think, but as a driver, you always want the highest challenge, and that really makes it challenging. So I really enjoyed my first Formula E race.
Amazing. It's every driver's sort of dream to be part of a manufacturer, and to be with Jaguar and its return to racing is very special. And then obviously get great opportunities to go and explore the different sceneries and cities we get to go to and their products. So from our side, it's pretty cool.
I think from my perspective, the Middle East, I think this is a real important part of the world where this championship should get to. Because I think we're reaching a stage where we all know oil and sustainability. And I think the Middle East we always associate with oil. The Arabic world is associated with oil. I'm just giving a very broad sort of a reference, Arabic world and oil. And I think that's also parts of the world where there are lovely alternate sources of energy, solar and other bits. And I think Formula E going there can accelerate some of these messages. Let's look at Abu Dhabi, etc., Masdar City. They've already they're looking at the future. They are sort of trying to get to zero carbon footprint cities. And I think this is something which we need to encourage by taking these races there and bringing this thing, because people can understand there's life without oil. There's life from other sources of energy. And that's, I think, the biggest message which Formula E can take to the Arabic world.